or whatever. I'm like, all right, man. And then it didn't take long at all. It was like super quick. And I figured out like, okay, man, like you gotta take some like big cups or like buckets or some shit and scoop out water out of the fucking tub and put it into the toilet, right? So I'm fucking doing that. And it's like, while I'm doing, like in between doing that, so I'm calling like all these people, my brother, like the different guys that come over and do repairs at my fucking place. Because the thing is, I don't know where the fuck to cut off the water. Until you cut off the water, it's like, you know, you're kind of fucked in that kind of situation, right? And so, I finally get a hold of my brother. And this is like fucking classic. Because it's like, at that point, yeah, I already told myself to like calm down and whatever. But it's like, whatever. When I talked to him, I don't know, that just like triggered like the panic mode again or whatever. And it kind of, I started off talking normal to him, you know, tell him what happened. It was just like, and as I progressed, you know, like the story, like what's going on, this and that, like more, I could tell from my memory of it, whatever. It's like when I was talking to him, like my voice and shit came through. It was like, as I was getting like a minute or two into the shit, it's like more of the panic and all that shit started like coming through my voice and shit, you know, and then it was like kind of like the same with him, you know, it was like this kind of thing in the conversation, you know, he's like, well, you gotta turn the damn water off, and I'm like, I know, but where the hell do I do it, you know, well, okay, I'm exaggerating a little, but it was like pretty damn like close to that, and I'm like, yeah, but like where, right, and then, and he's like, I don't know, under the sink. And I'm like, I tried that, but I'll try it again, you know. So I'm trying like everything, like under the sink, you know, like you know, the knob for the toilet, which had nothing to fucking do with it. But it's just like when you're in that situation, you're just like, I'll fucking try anything, you know what I mean? Just like you're just like, fuck, like this is fucking ridiculous. So he didn't know like where to turn the shit off. I didn't know. Because the thing is, it's like you got a house or a condo or whatever. Each place has a different, like, fucking setup. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, but, you know, you could ask people and they could be like, well, like, maybe it's here, maybe it's there. But it's like, you know, until you, like, fucking know or whatever, it's like you don't know or other people won't know because each place is different. Right? So, because, like I was saying before, within that same week and a half period, because my water heater went out, right? And so I had a guy come over, and this was fucked up but I'm thankful because he helped me out, but it was, you know, it was fucked up because he came over to fix my water heater, right? So I didn't have, so like picture this, within like week and a half, 2 week period or whatever it was, I had no hot water, I couldn't use my dishwasher, right? And then whenever I wanted to use water, my goddamn tub was filling up, right? So it's like I'm in the kitchen using my water. Alright, so it's like I'm using water, so my tub's filling up. So I'm like washing dishes by hand because my dishwasher isn't working. Or like taking a shower in my other bathroom, whatever. It's like I'm using water, so I'm doing that, and then I gotta run into my other bathroom and see how much water is in my tub, right? Because if it's getting too high, then I gotta run into the laundry room. And I just told you, or I'm about to tell you, so that's where I cut off the water. But I'm just saying, like I had to like do that for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. It was fucked up, right? So anyway, so I called the guy who was supposed to fix my water heater problem, right? And it was fucked up because he was like, you know, this was like before work again, right? And he's like, all right, man, it's fixed, all right, you're good to go, or whatever, right? And he's like, you should get hot water in about a half an hour. And I'm like, all right, cool, right? And so he was there early enough, so I think I had something like, when he told me that, I had like 45 minutes or whatever, you know, to where I had to like, I had to leave for work. So he splits, you know, he's basically just acting like, you're all good, man, you just have to give it time, because I mean, this part makes sense, where it's just like, you know, like the water heater's got to fucking kick on, it takes some time to heat up the water or whatever, right? And so, I tried the fucking water, man, like after like 35 minutes or whatever. It's not hot. I tried after 40 minutes. I tried after 45 minutes. I'm like, it's not hot. But I'm just like, well, fuck. I have to go to work. I can't be late or whatever. And I'm just like, all right, well, like maybe it's just taking a tad longer. And probably when I get back from work, it'll be fucking hot, right? So I get back from work and it wasn't hot. And so whatever, like, to make a long story short, like, he ended up being cool about it. But what I'm getting at is, like, that part fucking sucked or whatever. And, but he did end up, like, reimbursing. But he came fucking through for me. When I was like, you know, I'm like, God damn it, my tub's filling up like shit fire. And all this shit, you know, my brother's like, well, I don't know where it's at. You know, and all this shit. Like, where do you cut the shit up, you know? But I asked that motherfucker that didn't know how to fix my water heater problem or whatever. He didn't know how to do that. But I got a hold of it. It was funny because then he was like, yeah, I'm on vacation. I'm in California. Whatever, you know. And I'm like, all right, man. And then, you know, and then I like asked him, like, well, where the hell do I, okay. I don't think I said it like that. I probably said it in a little bit more of a panic mode, whatever. But like, where do I cut off my water? And he's like, oh, it's just right above the water here, whatever. He knew exactly where the fuck it was. You know, so it's like, all right, it's like, okay, man, like, he probably realized this right away, too. It's like, all right, man, like, well, you kind of, like, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of fucking saved yourself because you made yourself look really fucking bad, look really bad. But, dude, like, he came through for me like a motherfucker. He said that shit, he knew exactly where the fuck it was. So I was in the bathroom watching the water level in the tub when I talked to him. And so as he was saying that, so I'm walking towards the laundry room, and he was like exactly right. And I'll never forget that moment. When I turned that lever down, right, turn that shit off, because it's like I'm in the laundry room, like I can hear the water running, right, in the tub, filling in the tub. And once I turned that shit up and I heard that water stop, and oh man, like that was the greatest fucking feeling. You know, and it was, I didn't say this, but I felt like saying, I love you, man, even though like you fucked up and you were like, yeah, man, give it 30 minutes, you'll get hot water and it'll be fucking great. You'll take a hot shower and shit, you'll be feeling fantastic because I know you've been taking a cold shower for 5 days or what, you know what I mean? But I was just like, I don't give a fuck about what happened because you just like saved like me from like flooding my fucking principal and like going down to the principal's office and fucking whatever. So that was like some good shit. You know, and I just remember like going to work and he was like, God damn, you know, like that was some fucking shit. Alright, anyways, I'm getting like way sidetracked. So, the Swiss Chard, red Swiss Chard. Oh, by the way, so if you're going to the store, which you should after you watch this video, you know, after you like think about like, oh, that fucking store in the water flooding in the bathtub, whatever. Well, like that's not the main part of this fucking video. Is like this. I'm telling you, this Swiss Chard is like some good shit, and you may see it's not super common, but at certain stores, like at certain times of the year, I'm guessing you may see some rainbow chard, right? And so it's basically called rainbow chard because it has different colors and the stems and shit. It has nothing to do with, you know, because like gay people or like lesbians eat it or whatever. Not that I know of, at least. But it just has to do with like the colors in it and shit, right? Because this is called red Swiss chard because the stem is red, right? So anyway, so. Yeah, the rainbow chard has nothing to do with like gay people. And I'm not going to say, because you can't say shit these days, so I'm not going to say the F word. You know, I don't mean the F-U-C-K, you know, the other, you know, because it's like you can't say, I'm not going to go off on a tangent. You know, how you can't say shit, but I'm just saying, I'm not going to say the F word or, like, what, I don't even know, like, what the fuck, it's just getting so ridiculous, or whatever, I said I wasn't going to go off, alright, anyways. No, but this stuff was like, I didn't even try a bite of this shit because it was like going on about my bathtub. But like, this is like really fucking good, I'm telling you. Good. Now I'll tell you what. you see me getting high, knock me down. Definitely include this shit as a side for like your Italian fucking dish. I'm telling you. You throw some fucking shredded / grated Parmesan cheese on top. But also, like I said earlier, even if you're not doing like an Italian, I'm telling you, this shit is just good like fucking with whatever. Or you can just like do it by itself. Or a side with fucking whatever. And I'm telling you, like experiment, even though I haven't like done it yet, but it's like I'm being like a clairvoyant right now or whatever. Experiment with the shit. Throw in some shit, man. Throw in some like fucking whatever. You know, like well, the sweet potato, it's like I came across that recipe, but it's just like whatever, like why not like get creative, just think of some shit and be like, yeah, fuck, I'll just fucking throw it in there, like whatever, because you may like it. And it's like, and if you do, whatever, if it's not like tasty as shit, but it's like, well, like this shit is, you know, it's like, I told you before, it's packed with vitamin A and vitamin K and vitamin C, and it does something else for your body that I forgot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this shit is like super good for you. It's like super fucking tasty. It goes good with whiskey. I mean, fuck, man. You know, and it's like whatever. If you're like, you know, you're cooking for your ladies or your lady. Or yourself, I mean, you can't go wrong. You know, or like hell, or even like that. Some of you have to relate to this shit. I'm definitely like that fucking. Like at that one light, there's always that one fucking bum, right? He's there like every fucking day, and then you're like, you know, pull up to the light. You're like, this motherfucker again with the sign and shit and fuck, you know, and you're like every day you're like, I'm not giving him fucking change or whatever. But look, saute some of this shit, throw in some fucking Parmesan cheese and shit, man. Bring it to that fucking bum. That'll make his fucking day. Dude, and he'll be like, holy shit, you know what I mean? Like, that'll be some, like, badass shit for him, right? He'll be like, man, that was tasty, it was fantastic. Well, there you go. Cook it for your ladies or your lady or your bum that you see all the fucking time that you're tired of seeing. You know, you say to yourself, like, well, man, like, if you have time to, like, stand outside of on the road, like, at this fucking light, like, every day, the same fucking time, you know, do your fucking thing. Like, I don't know, man, like, I'm not a fucking rocket scientist, but it's like, but maybe if you have time to do that, like, maybe you have time to, like, flip burgers at McDonald's, or, like, Brown's Chicken, or, like, work the fryer Brown's Chicken, like, I don't fucking know. Hey, Brown's Chicken, it tastes better. Alright, peace out, that's it for me. Remember, when you're cooking, keep it fresh.